Welcome again to OVW Overdrive. I'm your host, Dancing Stevie J, along with the other host. I still don't, it's been years now and I haven't figured out how to say this. Big VK, Bryan Kennison.
You can quick say the big VK thing. You can unlearn that. You don't have to worry about that. Just
that's the part I remember and enjoy the
more
most.
On that. Anyway, hey guys, welcome to Overdrive. Bryan Kennison with Steven Johnson. Whenever you're watching, day, night, afternoon, some weird mixture of the three, thank you so much for watching and welcome. We got a great show for you today. We got a lot of action lined up and we're going to open up some pretty big singles action. But we're opening up a singles action. All roads are leading to tag team action. That's right, November 7th, it's the return of the Nightmare Cup.
Right, the Danny Davis Memorial, God rest his soul. Nightmare Cup, 8 tag teams. 1 tag team will prevail that same night, getting a shot at the Legacy of Brutality, or I guess maybe whoever the tag team champions may be at that time. It's going to be a huge night. We can't wait.
You swayed me. You were so convincing. I went against my best friends there for a minute. I was like, they might lose the title. How dare you? How dare you? But I mean, they might. But how dare you?
Anything can happen here in OVW,
anyway,
right?
Let's go ahead and go to our first match. We're taking a look at Howe versus a returning Brandon Espioza. Check it out. So I've heard a rumor, Danny Davis, not quite so ghostly. Still fleshy. Rumors.
I don't believe it.
Done shredding and now we can talk. I understand Brandon Espioza is a little impatient.
Yeah, Steve, you can see it on Espinoza's face. He feels disrespected by Howe, kind of grandstanding there, doing a little bit of a solo. You know, if you're Howe, maybe not the best thing to do to make your opponent angry like that.
I'm telling you, Espinoza's brand new, man. He's coming in with a whole different attitude.
Maybe Howe, though, Steven, maybe that's his way of getting into his opponent's head. And maybe that's a way to give him a little bit of an advantage here. Yeah. Espinoza may be already off his game because he's frustrated with Howe, and Howe might use that to his advantage.
Nope, Howe looks like he might be trying to surprise him a little bit. Espinoza's having none of it.
This crowd solidly behind Howe, so you got to imagine maybe that momentum, maybe that crowd response is going to feed into him, and he's going to be able to pick up the victory this morning.
Well, let's see. Right now it's a bunch of grandstanding and guitar playing, which I love. But this isn't guitar. This is professional
here we go.
wrestling.
Collar and elbow tie-up kicking off this match, Steven.
I see what you did there, collar and elbow.
Yep. A little bit. You can tell there's a little bit of tension here. Again, Espinoza clearly frustrated, but now taking a little bit of frustration. I have a little bit of fun here against Howe.
And another. Oh, I was going to say collar and elbow. Man.
Looks like Ryan Howe is able to turn it into an arm bar. Got Espy here reeling. Now, see, Howe has not been on an incredible win streak as of late. You know, he came in, tried picking up the heavyweight title, wasn't successful. Had some success in the tag team with Bryan Pillman Jr. there a little bit. But you got to imagine Howe wants to get that first victory in the singles competition again to get back on the road to the OVW heavyweight title, or even now the OVW national heavyweight title.
Well, the talent coming through OVW right now is better than I would say that it has ever been in the entire run of OVW. With that being said, Howe had a great time when he originally came through OVW. The talent again now, so much better than it was that it's like he's a rookie all over again, starting from scratch.
Steve, you're not wrong. OVW has grown so much just in the last year. If you've been away for a few months, you missed the equivalent of being away 5 years. This is a train that does not quit going forward. So if you hop off, we're 5 stations down by the time you want to get back on. So you're right. Howe is playing a catch-up game, but Howe is no slouch, Steven. If anybody can catch up here and climb themselves up the ladder as former OVW heavyweight champion, Howe.
You got to stop saying catch-up, Bryan. I'm getting hungry.
For catch-up?
For just catch-up, yes.
Ryan Howe here battling off the top rope. Espy had something in mind, but Ryan Howe here trying to... Oh! It doesn't matter what he has in mind. Espy just launches Howe off the top rope, Steven. Hal thought he could sneak in, or sorry, Espy thought he could sneak in the win there.
You're absolutely right. Again, the talent here in OVW is better than it ever has been before. And Howe, he's picked up some quality wins. Again, the tag team match that he had with Bryan Pillman Jr., and he's had some good singles wins. But, I mean, you're really going to have to step your game up. And as much as I love the guitar and the shredding and all that, it's going to take a lot more than that.
Ooh, how about that jawbreaker, Steven? Is that going to do it? Is that enough for you? Never mind, it didn't do enough for Espy. Espy goes right back into that headlock at sleeper.
Yep.
Trying to take out
2
Howe
jawbreakers. Maybe that'll do it. Try again.
Howe now trying to get back to his feet, but it looks like Espy's taking a lot of the energy out of him, Steve. I don't know if Howe's trying to fight back into it. Does he have enough? Now, Steve, we talked about how much it would mean to Howe to pick up a win. Oh, Espy coming back after a long absence. Can you imagine what it would mean for him to pick up a win over a former OVW heavyweight champion?
It's a must-win, it seems, for both of these guys.
Ooh!
If they want to continue up the ranks here in OVW, especially with that new national heavyweight champion.
Oh, yeah. You see Howe there kicked Espy right in the face. That's not going to knock him up the ranks, but that will knock his chin up. That was a big old boot to the face. Howe looks like he's got bad intentions going to the top rope. He's got a high-risk maneuver in mind here, Steven.
High risk. Oh.
No, Espy was going for it there. Oh, but he was right into an atomic drop
That
there.
is something else. Oh, Espinoza, how can you walk after that?
Howe in control now with the forearm and the clothesline. Oh, and that big drop kick, Steven.
And a kick out. I thought that was going to be it.
Steve,
Brandon
you don't get
Espinoza
any
still got
closer
some
on
fight in him.
you don't get any closer on the pin without the bell ring, and that was a close one. Howe now getting a little frustrated, wondering what he's going to have to do to put Espy away. Now, Steve, you've been mentioning the competition has changed, the talent has gotten better, but also you have to imagine now the competition is getting even more fierce with the introduction of that national heavyweight title.
You're absolutely right. With the man holding it right now, Mr. Big Brother himself, Mr. Spectacular, Jesse Goddard.
Saw Howe there going for that double underhook DDT. Espy was able to fight out of it. Oh, big springboard enziguri,
Second
Steve.
rope enziguri.
Espy pulling out some moves we haven't seen out of this young man before. Is he going to be able to hit that brainbuster and put Howe away? Oh, Howe reverses into that double arm DDT, Steve.
And your winner, Howe.
And a big win by Howe. He comes in and then he shreds the returning Brandon Espinoza. You see what I did there?
I see what you did, Steve. Howe is rocking his way into the victory column. Big singles win here. Maybe this is the momentum Howe needs to get heading in the right direction and right back towards the OVW Heavyweight Championship.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and Elbow, the wrestling brand.
Our number one priority in life is the protection of our loved ones and ourselves. We at Comprehensive Health and Wellness are here to help. During these challenging and uncertain times, Comprehensive Health and Wellness can supply you with the personal protection equipment you need for you and your loved ones to feel more secure. Go to chw.care or call 800-963-7066 to get yours today. That's chw.care or 800-963-7066.
Folks, welcome back to OVW Overdrive. Big win for Howe over returning Brandon Espinoza. And is this your Howe celebration?
I'm playing the world's strangest shaped guitar. If you could now, bam, bam, shredding like.
How are you doing this?
How, bam, bam, like this. How am I?
I would be thankful if you stopped. Oh, having said that, you know what? I know it's fall season. We're getting close to Halloween, and Thanksgiving's right around the corner. I might be jumping the gun a little bit, so I want to go ahead and do the collar and elbow word of the day. Thankful. We're thankful for Collar and Elbow being part of here of OVW. Go to collarxelbow.com to get threads just like these. Now, I've been asked by production to not keep doing the word of the day, so done. You know what it is now.
I'm thankful that you're no longer doing the word of the day, I must say.
That was him.
I'll pay for that one.
Speaking of pay for it, you don't have to pay for this next match. It's absolutely free, and you're welcome. You should be giving us your house, your garage, your firstborn even. So, check out the debuting Hollywood Adam Swayze. I've heard good things about his uncle, taking on Gustavo. It's going to be Sorry.
How professional, right? Checking his cell phone here in the middle of the... What is it?
You can call me unprofessional all you want, but you have to call me your tag partner because we are in the Nightmare Cup.
Becoming Rush Division champion.
Now, Steve, you got to imagine Gustavo is going to want to pick up a win here to try to get back in title contention.
Yep, almost had it right there.
And that's it. He wants to pick up that win and wants to do it quick. He doesn't get paid by the hour. But also, you have to imagine how big of a deal it would be for Hollywood Adam Swayze to pick up a win here in his first OVW match. See, you can say whatever you want about Adam, and I've heard you say these little pretentious backstage, but it came all the way here from West Hollywood, California, just to prove himself. I admire that kind of moxie in a competitor.
That he drove really far to get here? Kudos to you. You drove really far to get here. All the way from California. Congratulations. Thanks for coming in. Now prove it in the ring, kid.
He might have lost his chance. Gustavo here with a big roll-up. Can this be it? Oh, able to kick out of there. But Steven, he didn't drive across country. That's ridiculous. Hollywood Adam Swayze flew here in his private jet from California.
Oh.
I heard he bought it the same place Jesse Goddard's bought his.
Really? They got a plane guy.
You got a plane guy, Steven. When you're a big Hollywood star like Adam Swayze, we're not going to talk about who his uncle is. That's not important. But when you're a big star like Adam Swayze, yeah, you got a plane guy.
What? I'm just not living the right
Gustavo
life.
up and over. He got his own private jet, and he calls it Gustavo's body. Goes up and over. Adam Swayze now, a series of arm drags here.
Yep, flying through the air. And there he goes, a little more.
Big head scissor takedown. Steven sends Adam Swayze to the outside. Now again, both men have their own motivations. Want to win. Gustavo wants to get back in title contention. Adam Swayze wants to make a good impression. Steve, who you got your money on?
I don't know. Gustavo needs the win a little more. I will say, this West Hollywood guy seems like he might be distracted with all those acting roles and whatever West Hollywood might be providing for him. Gustavo has his head in the right place, and that's here in OVW where he's trying to win championships.
His shoulders in the wrong place there, Steven. He almost lost this match. Adam Swayze almost picked up the upset win.
But only for a second or two.
Now, Steve, you want to besmirch actors becoming wrestlers, wrestlers becoming actors. Some of the most successful actors in Hollywood right now, professional wrestlers. So let's not say that Adam Swayze cannot spin two plates at the same time. Very expensive plates, by the way, because he gets paid quite a bit.
I don't know. I don't think you can do it. You can't give 100% to two things.
Gustavo reeling here a little bit, grabbing that back. Adam Swayze trying to figure out the next attack. Maybe take a little too much time. Oh, took too much time. Gave Gustavo time to recover. Or maybe not. Adam Swayze back into this. Launch Gustavo.
Oh, that was the biggest sunset flip I've ever seen.
I think he did a full extended handstand before he rolled him up, Steven. No, here, another roll up from Gustavo. Gustavo quicker than Hiccup, trying to get that quick win.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, a big clothesline like that, it'll get all the quickness right out of you.
Adam Swayze coming close again, Steven, almost picking up the 3 count there. Asking referee Dave Harmon, that was 3, count to 3.
He's telling him, get the cameras rolling. I don't know who he's talking to. We've already got the cameras on him. We can't get more cameras.
Well, that was a picture-perfect elbow drop there, Steven. Adam Swayze here taking it to Gustavo. Oh!
Take 2, he says.
Reveal the elbow. Oh! Just driving that sharp elbow right into the throat of Gustavo.
That's going to take a lot more than that to put Gustavo down.
Steve, Adam Swayze drove the wind there out of Gustavo with that one, but with that cocky pin, wasn't able to get the full breadth of it. Gustavo was able to get out. Gustavo feeling a little bit of a comeback here, Steven. Ooh, never mind, a big old comeback.
Well, he's flying through the air as he does. Oh, and then he's sliding on the ground right when I say that.
Oh.
And
there it is. There's that big Salida del Sol, Steven.
The winner is Gustavo.
Gustavo picking up the big win over Hollywood Adam Swayze. Steven, Adam Swayze heading back to the West Hollywood Hills to figure out a new game plan. Gustavo going to back to celebrate his big win.
I swear to God, Did you sign my name to something? Are we registered? How does one become a part of a tournament? Do you have to go through some sort of a process where you talk to somebody? Who did you talk to, and who did you talk to on my behalf? Because I'm not going in the ring against any of them. Maybe Thunder Kitty. I feel like I might have a chance against Thunder Kitty, but I don't think she's going to be in the tournament.
We don't know she's not going to be in the tournament. You're being pessimist. Look here. Look at the bright side. If somehow we win, then we're going to get enough money to where you can get rid of this old hot dog slinging gig you got going here. You know, just.
This is a hobby.
Get right on
I love slinging hot dogs. I do it in my free time. That has nothing to do with anything.
Speaking of slinging hot dogs, your flies unzipped.
I'm not zipping it up.
Have you ever had the dream of being a part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment? Take action and make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, Ohio Valley Wrestling, the birthplace of legends such as John Cena, Batista, Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes, The Miz, and many, many more. Will you be the next name to be added to that impressive list? Go to ASWA Live now for more information. Learn the right way.
Want more bang for your buck? Well, so do I at OVWWrestlingNetwork.com. It's only $4.99 a month. In between excitement, me too. OVWWrestlingNetwork.com is only $4.99 a month. You get that incredible value. She cost me $17 million and I loved it. Want a real value? OVWWrestlingNetwork.com. It's only $4.99. That's a price so low. Well, it's insane.
Folks, welcome back to OVW Overdrive. Thanks so much for joining us. Now, this past Tuesday on OVW television, we saw National Heavyweight Champion Jesse Goddard make his way to the arena for the first time with that belt around his waist. And, of course, his buddy Shane the Deuce spared no expense, brought a live band in and everything. It was a big to-do, big to-do, big entrance. And speaking of big entrance, can you just zip that up, please?
I'm establishing dominance. But speaking of establishing dominance, Jesse Goddard, you say that they brought in the band. I heard that the band, such fans of Jesse Goddard, that they were willing to work pro bono. See what I did there with the music?
Sitting here,
and
super down, taking my gimmick of puns. I'm not happy with that.
Establishing dominance.
Jesse Goddard's coronation. Let's check it out.
To the Mr. Spectacular National Championship Primetime Celebration, baby, and it feels good.
Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, everybody. Please stop clapping. Stop clapping, everybody. I am your National Heavyweight Champion. Thank you.
So, Jesse Goddard's coronation started out hot, but it turns out it got a lot hotter, but not in the way Jesse is quite expecting. Had some uninvited guests in the form of OVW Heavyweight Champion Tony Gunn and young up-and-coming Dustin Jackson.
Yeah.
Zip it up and then we can talk.
Okay. I did.
Bryan needs to be careful in there.
Now, I'm sure you guys are wondering why I'm out here right now. You have to defend that championship every 30 days. And every single week, you call yourself the best. And if you're the best like you say you are, then face me like a man, because I think I'm the best.
My answer is no. I'm not going to say yes to Al Snow. I'm saying no, because I don't have to. I still say no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
All right, so Dustin Jackson, Tony Gunn, War of the Words. Jesse Goddard kind of took himself out of it, and it was between the two of them, and it looks like they had set up an OVW Heavyweight Championship match for the main event.
See, that is absolutely what they did. And you saw Shannon, the dude there in the ring, trying to blame me. I have no power here. Everybody knows that. But yes, that did upset our main event for the evening. But we had plenty of other action happening that night. Some of the action got very heated, very exciting. We saw Tony Bizzo taking on Brandon Tate.
No, I don't like this. we could have to face Tony Bizzo. We could have to face the complete package. We could have to face the Tate twins. We're not cut out for that. We're not at all cut out for that.
You're right. We're opponents the likes of which they've never seen. We got a real shot. But let's go ahead and check out Brandon Tate taking on Tony Bizzo.
I mean, he has held titles outside of OVW and all over the world. Tony Bizzo still making a name for himself. You got to imagine the veteran says Brandon Tate might find a victory here over the bigger Tony Bizzo.
You're absolutely right. Tony Bizzo, a veteran here in OVW, taking on some of the greatest superstars that have come through here, which is saying a lot. He's had a lot of
Brandon
great
Tate up and over. Oh, he's going for that Slido del Sol, but he landed on that foot weird, and Tony Bizzo able to get out of it. Brandon Tate now reeling. Referee Dave Harmon checking on him. Bizzo giving him a little bit of breathing room.
Oh, yep, the ref has stopped it. This match might be over. I don't know if Tate can continue here.
This might be a very serious situation here. Dave Harmon checking on Brandon Tate. You see, Tony Bizzo here has taken a knee, allowed him to get some breath.
And
Brandon Tate.
We've got some other refs coming out here.
Brandon Tate makes it to his feet. This crowd cheering him on. He's got that boot loosened up, Steve. But what? What? That's disgusting. That's Tony Bizzo just attacking Brandon Tate after he couldn't even get to his feet. What an despicable act, Steven. Tony Bizzo, Tony Bizzo getting the face of Brent Tate. Now Brent not having it. These guys are just going at it, Steven, rights and lefts. The referees going out here trying to tear this up. Brent Tate and Tony Bizzo trying to tear each other up.
Okay, so with the way that Tony Bizzo did what he did, and he could do that to us.
He could do that.
He could do that to you.
You know what? And then what we do? Here's the game plan. Do not be Brandon Tate.
I can do that.
I feel like both.
I cannot be Brandon Tate.
Yes. No. So there we are. We fixed it.
Confidence.
There we are. You know, speaking of confidence, you know who's confident and even more so now that she's got a little extra gold? New OVW Women's Champion, Maserati. That's right. We saw her in action for the first time since winning that belt, taking on a very, very impressive Jocelyn Navarro.
Absolutely. Use those legs whenever you can, but you're going to have to do a lot more than that to put back the OVW Women's Champion. Whoa, Maserati. Yep, that'll spin you around quicker than you would even imagine getting kicked by somebody like Maserati.
There's here trying to compete with the power of Jocelyn Navarro. I don't think she's going to be able to do that. Maserati's just going to be smart.
Oh, beautiful spinning back kick to the gut.
The face of Navarro. You got to think she's trying to disorient her and keep her off her game. Oh, my God. Maserati now goes for that big kick, but Navarro ducks under it.
Oh, and she gets her with the other side.
Gets her with the rebounds. That could be enough, Steve. There we go.
Wow. Okay, Maserati just hurled Jocelyn Navarro over.
I can't. That's strength. What if we had to go in the ring against somebody like Maserati? Again, I'm trying to think of all circumstances and all future competitors, and we're destroyed.
Okay,
regardless,
this is
we're
the strategy. Don't let anyone's belly touch your belly because they may throw you. That's a good strategy to go through life with. Anyway, speaking of getting thrown, the main event had plenty of throws, punches, kicks, a little bit of twists and turns as well. That's right, Tony Gunn, OVW Heavyweight Champion, defending that title against Dustin Jackson.
Oh, Dustin Jackson
showing some life.
Clothesline, one after another. There's a third. He's firing up.
Oh, he's got these people.
He's got Tony Gunn on his heels. Oh, no.
I'll tell you who we got. We got agents, managers, and a lot of people calling us on the old telly. 2021, if anybody's interested, I'll tweet about it.
Out in Hollywood, New York City, all over. Look at the power from Dustin Jackson on display.
Wow. Wow.
Tony Gunn, as you alluded to, he's the champion. He knows every trick in the book. He came out here to buy some time.
Tony, you're losing. You're losing, Tony. Tony, you're losing.
Oh! Get him, Spectacular, get him. Yeah. You don't disrespect the champion like that. That's what you get, Tony Gunn. Uh-oh, small package. Small package, the referee distracted, as he should be, because we got bigger business to attend to when you disrespect Mr. Spectacular. Oh, Dustin Jackson, you don't know what you're doing. Don't talk to the champ like that. Oh, no! There's a roll-up. 2. That's right, have a look at a real champ right here, Mr. Spectacular. Referee distracted again. Dustin Jackson off the top. Look out! Oh, no! Tony Gunn was able to get the knees up. And there it is, the kill shot, the kill shot. That could be it. 2, he got him.
And then Tony picks up the win. Unbelievable. The crowd seemed a little deflated by that. They seemed to think that this was going to be the bro, Dustin Jackson's chance, but he's going to have to live to fight another day.
Now, speaking of deflated, you might have noticed the commentary voices changed there. That's because, Shannon the Dude and Jesse Goddard's wanted the best seats in the house, and so they came and took them from us.
That was actually my first time getting to see the match, being that I wasn't out here to see it live.
Maybe you know what? Maybe Jesse and Shannon are going to form a team for this Nightmare Cup. Then we're going to get we can get our shot at at Shannon, not Jesse. Maybe
Yeah, no, I
Jesse
feel like
might
combined we might be able to take Shannon.
You know what we do? Here, think this. Okay, so I bring my big power bomb, right? Bring
Sure,
my big
yeah.
power bomb.
You can do that.
You come off the top rope with like a senton into him. And then that should at least get us a 2 count.
It's none of that will work.
Right, we're going to work on our strategy, maybe some moves. So when we come back from break, you're going to check out Rush Division Champion Dimes taking on Omar Amir. Don't miss it.
Is this working?
No, but it hurts.
Oh, yeah, that's what it's supposed to do.
If you're like 58% of Americans, you never went to college. Or you did, but never finished. Why?
It was just a hassle going back and forth to campus.
At Independence University, all classes are online. No driving to campus.
No one at the college even knew my name.
At Independence U, you'll get a personal support team, and they'll all know your name.
Too many extra costs, like books, fees, parking.
We don't have extra costs. We even give you a new laptop and tablet to keep when you graduate.
I couldn't fit my schedule around classes.
At Independence U, college fits your schedule.
4+ years to get a degree?
With us, you could finish in 3.
At a typical college, no one cares.
Caring about students is what we do best.
Independence University held my hand through the process.
Don't be afraid to take the leap because it has changed my life drastically. If I did it, you can do it too.
Independence U is designed for busy adults like you.
1-855-486-2551.
Steve here, this crowd not a big fan of Dimes. Omar Amir might be doing some people some favors if he can pick up the victory here.
This crowd wouldn't know anything if it smacked him in the face.
Omar Amir has not been face-to-face with a champion yet since coming to OVW. This might be his opportunity to really make an impression on OVW Mansion and show that he deserves to be in the title hunt.
Well, you notice there's a certain someone lacking from ringside right now.
Maybe that's why Dimes there backed down so cowardly. Omar Amir just scared Dimes. I know it's Halloween season, but come on.
Yeah, Dimes seems to be missing that certain confidence that usually follows him out to the ring.
Yeah, Dimes does not seem like he wants to lock up with Omar Amir here. He's just trying to get away from the big man. Oh, Dimes caught, though. Omar Amir's got him just toying with the Rush Division champion, Steve.
Oh, goodness, what is he going to have in mind here? Dimes, there's only one way to go. Down.
Omar Amir drops Dimes on his face. Now, Steve, this isn't much of a competitive fight we were expecting, but I'm enjoying myself. Ooh.
Oh, the Rush Division champion. Though he has put on some great matches and he has been at one time a great competitor, right now he is just taken out behind the woodshed, so to speak, here by Omar Amir.
Yeah, you see Omar Amir tossing Dimes around the ring here. Dimes got dropped on his self-proclaimed 12-pack. Omar Amir now toying with Dimes, getting these fans behind him. Dimes says, never mind, if you can't beat him with the chair.
If you can't beat him, get disqualified, and tomorrow's a new day.
Oh, Omar Amir cuts Dimes off, takes his weapon of choice. Dimes now maybe looking to get himself counted out here. Might be the best move for him.
Now Charlene McNally, head ref.
Oh, no, come on. Now, Omar Amir is distracted by Charlene with that chair. Dimes using this opportunity to sneak up on Omar. Oh, come on.
Unbelievable.
Dimes going straight
around,
straight down to the Bahamas, Stephen. Low blow here.
How could you miss that? And then
Dimes now taking advantage of that low blow. He's hit with Omar Amir, but Omar Amir still able to power out of it.
I don't think Omar Amir understands his own strength. He's just barely moving, and he's throwing Dimes across the ring.
Dimes just going at him like chum, Stephen, trying to piece away at him. Omar Amir, though, too strong, was able to push him away, but now seems to be reeling a little bit. There's that confidence from Dimes we've been waiting for. Omar Amir just shoves him away so strong, Stephen. And that was a passive shove. That wasn't even full power.
And Dimes is a bit tenacious, but it's hard not to be tenacious when your opponent just had a significant low blow.
Dimes, I know he calls himself 6'5", 280, but there's no way he thought he could do that suplex, Stephen.
He just picked him up like a child and tossed him to the mat.
Omar Amir here, now back in control of this match, it seems.
Not that he would do that to a child.
Oh, Dimes out of it, taunts him a little bit there. Omar looks a little frustrated, and I think he's about to take that frustration out, Steve. Oh, never mind. Oh, my God.
He almost shot him outside of the ring, Brian. Now, you got to think Dimes has got to take advantage of this here.
Now, Steve, I know how much you like Dimes, but I got to take a little bit, give him a little credit myself there. That was the ring awareness of Dimes, the veteran awareness of Dimes to be able to pull off that Hurricane Rana.
You're absolutely right.
Oh, no.
Rookie mistake by Omar Amir, and now he's suffering from that mistake.
Dimes goes for that splash with kind of a lackluster pin. Omar easily able to kick out of it. Dimes now terrified. He thought he might have had it wrapped up there. What is Dimes? Is Dimes calling for the boomstick?
Yeah.
More like the bang stick. Oh, my God. That's a clothesline.
Stick. There was no boom behind that stick.
Now more like a boo stick, but Omar Amir making up for it with the clothesline of his own there, Steven. There it is. There's that big belly-to-belly suplex.
Belly-to-belly, and then, speaking of boomstick, we've got the master of the boomstick making his presence known all of a sudden.
Oh,
KTD.
There's KTD pulling down Jay Bradley. Jay Bradley distracted Omar Amir there for a moment, then KTD comes out to make the save. Now Jay Bradley down on the ground. KTD got one up on Jay Bradley.
Oh, and then you'll see in the ring, Dimes has got a sleeper on Omar Amir.
Dimes trying to take advantage of the distracted Omar Amir. Yeah, no, Omar broke that up pretty quick. Big old snapmare. Oh, there's that big spine buster, Steven. That's going to be all she wrote. That has to be it.
Huge win by Omar Amir.
KTD in here checking out Omar. Little confusion here at ringside.
Miss Omar Amir.
Okay.
Omar Amir picking. Big win for Omar Amir. I thought he was done for when Dimes went low and hit him in the old Bahamas. But you know what? The behind me and brawler was able to pull it out. Omar picked up the win despite Jay Bradley's interference, but it helped the KTD. Not the KTD for helping him out. What's wrong with you?
Okay. Bradley, best heavyweight in the world. Dimes. These guys fight as a tag team all the time. What if we have to go again? I'm going to ask that you reach out to Memo in advance.
Already have. Now, that team specifically, yeah. Here's the strategy. Jay's in the ring, right? Memo's ringside gives them the old doe eyes, and they are very old, and they are actually deer eyes. It's a transplant surgery. It went really well. Gives them the old doe eyes, and Jay's going to boom, we hit him with the old roll-up, then you can come off the top rope with the wonton
splash.
You hit with the old wonton splash, because when you dip, I dip, we dip, and then boom, we win.
I think that's not the worst idea you've had. It's not the wonton splash, it's the Swanson splash.
Swanson,
like the dinner.
It's a chicken thing. Okay, you know who else likes chicken? Well, you can tell because he's big, he's beefy, he's full of protein. That's right, young up-and-comer AJZ. And right after the break,
go ahead, you
need protein for your diet if you're going to be jacked.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I'm getting ready for
It's just the way you presented it, Brian.
Should have did it in a bun. He would have liked that better. That's his thing. Anyway, all right, when we come back, I have a sit-down interview with young up-and-coming golden boy AJZ.
See if he can be on our team. We can do like a demolition thing, and he can be on our team.
Oh, like a three-man thing.
See if you can get that done.
What about him and then you and I, but it's like a 2 men in a tall jacket thing.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand. A brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
Hi, my name's Barry Ratcliffe. You might recognize me from such films as The Longest Ride or Ted 2. Now, as a successful actor, I have 2 planes, a supermodel wife, countless exotic cars, and a ton of cash. You might think, couldn't get any better than this, but you'd be wrong. For only $4.99, you could get OVWWrestlingNetwork.com. That's OVWWrestlingNetwork.com for only $4.99. Now, will your life be as good as this? Will it be better? Yes, and I guarantee that. That's not valid anywhere. OVWWrestlingNetwork.com is only $4.99. Tomorrow's yesterday is today. Prices so low, they're insane.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to OVW Overdrive. Please welcome my guest at this time, the Golden Boy, AJZ. Now, thank you so much for taking some time out of your schedule, which has the gym on it 6 times a day, I saw. I know you're
7
really
or 8, more like that, but I get in there and work my pecs, do it in the morning, then work my arms at night, and then in the day I do a little bit of legs and stuff like that.
So all those things pop in like that.
Yeah.
You must go through. Okay, so
no, these are regular size jeans, but because I'm wearing them, they're extra tight.
Yeah, now I'm seeing all these rivets and things like that. Now these do not look cheap by any means.
No, they're not cheap, but a guy that looks like me needs to wear things with style.
Okay, I'm glad that you brought that up. I guess that kind of leads to my first question. You call yourself the Golden Boy. You're obviously very extravagant. You're obviously very well dressed. What does the Golden Boy mean?
The Golden Boy just personifies everything that I am. Perfection from my look, my athleticism, my personality, the way I interact with people in my day-to-day life. Bryan, if you look at me, it's pretty much golden. There's nothing normal about me. There's nothing normal about me compared to these people, or honestly, compared to you. If you look at my haircut, it's golden. If you look at my body, it's golden. If you look at what I do in the ring, it's golden. I fly off the top rope like a cruiserweight, and I can pick up the giants and slam them down. I can do it all. I'm pretty golden.
Now, you're saying golden a lot. I'm glad it's not the word of the day. Production will be killing us, but you're saying golden a lot, so I'd imagine you're in the hunt for some gold. Now, like I said, you can fly like a cruiserweight, so you obviously could be in the rush division. You're strong and agile. You could obviously be in the heavyweight division. Is there anything that you lean toward? Is there a competition style you prefer?
Everyone I step in the ring with here at OVW, they're all competition, but the difference between me and them is I'm on a whole new caliber, a whole new level. Again, I'm golden. Everyone else is just silver and bronze. So when I get in there, they're competition, but they're not on my level. They're not golden.
Okay. Obviously, very, very confident with all the reason you got all the potential in the world. But let's take a look at a little bit of that confidence. You have one of the most, I don't want to say flamboyant, but we'll say energetic entrances here at OVW. Let's take a little bit of a look at some hip swiveling you did here in your last match against TJ Moss on your way to the ring.
AJZ. This guy's cut from a different. It's not even stone.
Okay, so hip swiveling, pecs flaring. What gets you going on the way to the ring? Where's all this coming from? Is it the excitement of the competition? Is it the crowd? What brings out that energy?
It's just the fact that when I walk out there, I know I look good. Like when you look like me, you can walk out there and have energy. It doesn't come from the people, Bryan. It doesn't come from anyone else. It comes from me. I know I look good. I know I can perform in the ring, and I know that I do it better than anyone else. So guess what? That energizes me, because I know, yet again, the word of the day.
No, that's not the word. Not to insult you. I know you, but it's not the word of the day. Don't do it.
Your show, your rules, whatever, Bryan.
Okay. So look. Okay. Let's just move on. Now, this is from people in the back. This isn't me. But people have said you've led a bit of a pampered life, a protected, privileged life, if you will. You don't necessarily have the toughness it takes to make it in this business.
Toughness? If you saw my match with Dustin or TGA or any of these guys, I took them to the limit. I can take a punch, but I can also give it back 2 times harder. As far as, Bryan, privilege, I think it's more so that other people are jealous. They're jealous of me. They want to look like me. They want to live like me. They want to have a life like mine, so they sit back in their chair and they see someone like that, and their only emotion they can come up with is hate and jealousy. And honestly, I kind of feel bad for them because, honestly, if I were them, seeing a guy like me, I'd be pretty jealous too.
Now, you might have silenced your critics pretty well in this last match when you face off against TJ Moss. You guys really just back and forth. You really showed that you can take a punch to give him. I just want to check that out for a moment.
Oh, he popped him.
Okay, yeah, so that's, okay, tough. I will give you that. You're a very tough guy, but you're also a very fast guy, because obviously you see the strength. Your strength is visible, but you're also very agile, very fast. Like you said, a cruiserweight even. You do that springboard DDT, devastating maneuver. Where did that come from?
It's just natural. Everything I do is natural. Golden's not something you necessarily have to work for. Golden's something you're born with. Yeah, I get in the gym and work out 6 times a week, but this face and this charisma and this attitude, it's something I was born with, and other people just don't have it. And that's what separates me from the rest, is just those natural, intangible qualities that other people just don't have.
So you were born knowing how to do a springboard. You know what? Let's go ahead and just check it out. Very impressive maneuver. Let's check it out really fast.
Of course I was, Bryan.
Then a big knee. TGA Moss is
How does he do that, Steven?
Okay, like I said, that's one of the most impressive maneuvers we've seen here at OVW. It's just the speed, the strength it takes, and the damage it does to your opponent. But beyond that, there's something I've wanted to ask you about for a little while now. About this time last year, we saw you really coming into your own. You went head-to-head with Justin Smooth and took him to the limit when he was OVW heavyweight champion. You went head-to-head with Tony Gunn over that TV title and took him to the limit. You were very impressive, and you were clearly a fan favorite feeding up these fans, and it's clearly there's been a bit of a transition. What happened?
Sure, a little bit of a transition. That was the new AJZ, and he was new in the sense of he wasn't who he was, you know? Before I came here, I was confident. I was collected in who I was. But then I came here, and I was just that happy guy, you know? I was just that excited guy. OVW is the opportunity, and yes, it is the opportunity, but everyone here has to know that the real AJZ, not the new OVW AJZ, is a guy who takes what he wants because not only does he deserve it, but he fits the entire package for it. So Bryan, when Tony Gunn clipped me from behind, honestly, I think that AJZ deserved it. He let Tony Gunn walk away with his title. He came just that close, but didn't beat Justin Smooth. And that's like the story of all these people's lives, is they're just that close to achieving their dreams and their goals and their aspirations, but they never quite get there. And that's why they don't like people like me, because I'm the kind of guy that ascends to the top, and I'm the kind of guy that wins the gold, and sooner rather than later, you'll see AJZ at the top of OVW, because this is the real AJZ.
AJZ, you're a very impressive athlete, top-tier talent. I really appreciate your time today. I do truly believe we may see the Golden Boy with some gold at some point here in OVW. Again, thank you so much for your time.
You'll see me with gold, and I know you appreciate my time, because my time's money, Bryan.
Valuable as gold. Folks, we'll be right back with more OVW Overdrive in our main event for this week.
Have you ever had the dream of being a part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment? Take action and make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, Ohio Valley Wrestling, the birthplace of legends such as John Cena, Batista, Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes, The Miz, and many, many more. Will you be the next name to be added to that impressive list? Go to ASWA Live now for more information. Learn the right way. Our number one priority in life is the protection of our loved ones and ourselves. We at Comprehensive Health and Wellness are here to help. During these challenging and uncertain times, Comprehensive Health and Wellness can supply you with the personal protection equipment you need for you and your loved ones to feel more secure. Go to chw.care or call 800-963-7066 to get yours today. That's chw.care or 800-963-7066.
So did you ask him?
Now, I was going to ask
You didn't ask him.
I was going to ask AJC to be on our team, but here's the thing.
Not our team, your team.
No, it was going to be our team. We were going to do that tall jacket thing, but then he started doing this thing with his breasts. He just was like, boom, 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 boom. And I got mesmerized. I was like, oh, because his are much better than mine.
Oh, yeah, no, significantly. They shine. There's a sheen about them.
Mm-hmm. So he was doing this.
Drab.
Is that the word?
That's what they are.
Are my breasts drabby?
Anyway. I'll tell you what's not drab, and that's our main event tonight. We've got the Legacy of Brutality, who I'm deathly afraid of. Anyways, versus Isaiah Bronner, Damone Salavino, and Mr. Zero Gravity, AJ Daniels, who I'm also afraid of.
I wonder if any of them are going to be in the Nightmare Cup tournament. Now, again, November 7th, folks, it's the Nightmare Cup tournament. It is an 8-team tournament, and then in the main event that evening, we'll see the winners of that tournament face the LOB or whoever may be the OVW Tag Team Champions. Maybe, management goes ahead and decides you and I need to get a title match, and then we just go straight to the top.
Oh, God. Would they do that? They wouldn't do that, would they?
No. Stranger things have happened. It's on Netflix. Anyway, all right, let's go ahead and go to our main event, 6-man action. Check it out. Stop crying. Stop crying. Or is this a strategy? You're trying to weaken their sensibilities. Ashcraft trying to hold court here in the corner, get his boys into it. Time to hype up Steve Michaels, slapping him in the face.
The last thing we need is that guy riled up. Jeez. Whoa, 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 whoa.
You understand why we have this fight? We earned them.
Big Zoe telling us here at ringside they earned these titles, and I agree with you. It's good to see you, buddy.
Hey, that Zoe went and rang the bell. I guess it's this match. This match is official.
All right, this match is underway. We got cash flow starting. Oh, Steven. We're starting out with the Battle of the Titans. Isaiah Broner squaring up to cash flow.
Oh, and then shoulder block. No one moved.
The building moved, Steven. No one in the ring moved. That building moved. See, the foundations just shook. These two men ran into each other.
And
folks, don't call the weather
standing.
service. That wasn't an earthquake. Cashflow just ran into Isaiah Broner again.
The sonic waves from these two just going at it. Up. Business is about to pick up, Brandon.
Now, Steve, what do you do when Cashflow's not big enough to get the job done? You get someone even bigger, which the LOB has in their corner, is Steve Michaels. Isaiah Broner not intimidated, Steven.
No, he's standing toe-to-toe with the legacy of brutality. But Steve Michaels,
Steve,
there we go.
I don't know how I feel about this move. AJ Daniels gets that blind tag off of Isaiah Broner.
And immediately, Steve Michaels, as the legacy of brutality does, just starts smashing on him.
Now, Steven, that's the benefit of the LOB. They got Josh Ashcraft, the mastermind of the massacre on the outside, holding court, telling you exactly what to do. When you're a new team like Isaiah Broner, AJ, and Damone, you don't have that ringleader to help kind of keep things in order. Oh!
And then this ring is tied in half.
Yes.
They might as well just not even consider themselves part of the match. Oh, and then Isaiah, he goes in and instigates a little. Oh, and then off they go. Referee's distracted.
Again, Steven, that referee's distracted. The ring has been cut in half. Isaiah now working on AJ Daniels, squeezing on that head, keeping the high flyer grounded.
Now the legacy of brutality
Ooh.
had a big match right now that they needed to get
shoulder
ready
block.
for.
Isaiah take AJ Daniels off his feet.
But the legacy of brutality has a lot in line for both the Tate twins and the complete package. But again, they need to focus on the task at hand here with AJ Daniels, Mr. Zero Gravity, a former Rush Division champion.
Oh, big arm drag variation there. Isaiah really taking it to AJ Daniels. Now, Isaiah gets AJ Daniels in the corner now. Cash in. They're going to keep working, trying to wear down Mr. Zero Gravity.
That's what it's about. That's tag team work.
Steve, you heard it from the mouth of the monster himself. Josh Ashcraft says cutting the ring in half. The LOB is cutting the ring in half and right now breaking AJ Daniels in half. Just really taking control of this match.
Why did the legacy of brutality keep yelling at us? What did you do?
No, it's because we're friends. They want to come talk to me, Steve. And they're just, and again, there it is, cutting the ring in half. Steve Michaels heeding the orders of Josh Ashcraft, keeping AJ Daniels in their corner.
And then not only do you have Cash Flow and Isaiah on the ring, but you've got Big Zoe and Josh Ashcraft himself, the East End villain, on the outside, proving further distractions. It's unfair what's happening to AJ Daniels, but hey, that's wrestling, baby.
A little bit of confusion there with the tag, Steve, between Isaiah and Steve Michaels. Isaiah now in, wrenching that neck and head of AJ Daniels, Steven.
He is Jake Cloyd, referee Jake Cloyd, seeing if this is going to be it.
AJ Daniels can't have much left in the tank, Steven. LOB has just been tearing into this man.
Kicks off, and a big double stomp to the back.
Steven, if your back is broken, you can't move, and AJ Daniels has been taken out, Steve. It looks like he's just,
and then Isaiah says, just die already, and hits him with what looks like 1,000 punches.
Hurry up and die is what it's called, Steven. Hurry up and die. And I think that's exactly what Isaiah wants. I think it's more of a request than a move name at this point.
Oh, okay. Well, when he was shouting it while he was punching me earlier today, there was so much going on.
Oh, my gosh. There's so much going on. Cashflow had so much going on in that clothesline. Just took AJ Daniels out of his body. I think he saw his soul escape out his back, Steve.
And then, AJ Daniels has so much going on inside of his body with all those loose, broken bones.
Isaiah Broner here trying to get involved, but he couldn't. Cashflow again cutting that ring in half, got AJ Daniels isolated on the LOB side of the ring. Steve, this could not spell good for Mr. Zero Gravity.
I doubt that it would. We've got the big Chicago Bear.
What is he setting up for here, Steve? Is this some sort of electric chair maneuver? Is that what we're looking at?
Oh, and then we've
Ashcraft distracting Jake Lloyd here. Oh my God!
Oh, and takes him down hard from 10 feet in the air.
Steve, that must have been what Josh Ashcraft was telling me. He said, watch out for tall trees tonight. I bet that's what that move is called. I bet that's the tall trees.
Those are some tall trees, by God.
And the LOB just cut him down. Steve, is that going to be enough to put it away?
And your winner is Legacy of Brutality.
Steve, there you have it. The LOB picking up the win over a very formidable alliance, but now without a little help from the master of the massacre himself, Mr. Josh Ashcraft at ringside.
So yeah, okay. So that was LOB with a very
You see, my lip is
decisive
quivering.
win.
My lip is actually quivering because I'm literally afraid of what the future holds.
Are low on potassium.
Did you probably? I do need a banana. Did you see what they did?
I did. I saw the LOB very decisive win, very brutal win, and you know that one move is called "Shut Up and Die," so that's probably.
They've got a move called "Shut Up and Die."
You know, I'm gonna call J-Bone. I'm gonna go and call Mr. Ash, old Josh Ashley.
I'm gonna go ahead and call the funeral home and order the caskets because it's obvious that our lives are over come November 7.
Wait, why are you doing that? Seems like a really weird. I mean, I'm glad you're being efficient getting that done, but because you think we're gonna die in this tournament. Look, just go ahead and get one casket, one plot. We'll just get on top of each other. I've been looking into bunk bed caskets, so maybe we can just save some.
Okay. I figured we'd go like foot to head, head to foot.
Oh, hold on. Oh, hey. Okay, looks like Al is writing another message. Okay, maybe I guess this is the moment of truth. We're gonna find out who our opponents are here in the opening round of the Nightmare Tournament.
I've been
So
thinking
let's
about
just
it, and no, we're getting two caskets. There's no way that I'm sharing eternity with you after what you have put me through today.
On commentary.
What the hell are you talking about on commentary?
Who the hell's on commentary? Is that some team from DCW? What is this? Who? That's the stupidest team name I've ever heard. We're facing on commentary. If anything, we should be named on commentary.
We are on. Oh! Wait, hold on. So hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna need you for the Nightmare Cup on commentary. Why would you wait an hour and a half to send the second part?
Oh God,
okay.
It's his fat thumbs. They take forever to text. He's technology.
So much weight is off the shoulders.
Oh my God, I'm gonna.
Okay. All right.
So that means that we are on
commentary. Folks, all right, make sure you tune in on November 7th for the Nightmare Cup so you see us on commentary, but make sure you tune in next week so you can see us on Overdrive. Thank you so much for joining us, folks. We're going to get out of here. I think it's time to celebrate, buddy. Let's do it. We're thankful.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.